Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John, this is MediaTrueNerd, and welcome back to Medieval 2 Total War, where the Mongol War continues, and our newly promoted kid, Emund Hildentand, so young, he's only 20, he's kind of an aspiring commander, he's not even a commander yet, he's just an aspiring commander. He's like, you know, he might be a commander one day, has unfortunately been thrown rather in at the deep end. He has got to take on one small force on a bridge battle. Unfortunately, there's flipping two full stack armies of really nasty troops coming in. No artillery though. We've got the absolute total artillery advantage. They're not bringing any trebuchets or rocket launchers at all. So, if we're going to be able to win this, it's going to be pretty much down to our artillery and cannons. The question is, can our front line hold long enough to actually do that? Let's get in there and find out. And they actually selected a night battle. Fine, so it wouldn't have mattered if the reinforcements had been kind of moved close, but anyway, they wouldn't have been able to make it to this battle. And here we are. Nice night battle. Everyone holding torches. It's very pretty and very glowy and stuff. It's very, very nice indeed. So, basically, we need to hold this area. Now, previously, when we tried to hold this exact bridge, when I believe Godfred the Handsome fought a valiant defense, but ultimately was not able to win, we figured out the best way to do it was not kind of bottleneck right on the front of the bridge, because the long-range archers can actually hit those guys. However, this time, I've got the artillery. Probably, it's best to form a bit of a line a bit further back over here, and just nail everything that crosses the bridge with artillery fire. I'd say that's probably for the best. So, what logically makes the best front line? Probably these guys make the best frontline troops over here. Can I actually hide you inside the... Wait, hang on. How are you guys hidden? Apparently some of these guys are allowed to be hidden inside these palm trees. I don't see how you're hidden, but apparently you can... Oh, they literally can be hidden. Like, these guys are apparently... Let's just get the Mongol eye view of this. So, those units there are apparently... I can clearly see them. I can clearly see them. But alright, fine, whatever. Apparently you can hide units like that. That's just beautiful. Okay. So, we need basically a great big little kind of a U of steel to guard this area. So, let's just actually kind of group all of my actual infantry together. I've got quite a lot of infantry in this battle, actually. Arguably, too much infantry, not enough of the rest of it. We'll have to see about that. So... Then we've got ourselves, yeah, these guys who can just basically run in and clear all of that. And then on the other side, I'll kind of have 4 on the other side because it includes Viking Raiders who are not as good. They'll do the job, but they're not spectacular. Okay, what else do we have over here? We've got, actually if I draw these guys up a little bit more deep, then I can have the, I need the archers on the high ground. The high ground feels like it's, there's some decent high ground over here. If I just basically have these guys just a little bit further forward, around about here, I'm going to have my Norse archers and my Armenians right up over here. And I'm going to spread them out to basically give them the best shot. No flaming... Actually, you know what? 2 of you can have flaming ammo, the other ones can't. Because I think like they fire a little bit faster outside of flaming ammo, so that's fine. And all of you, I'm afraid skirmish mode is off. This is basically a stand and fight to the last man sort of situation. General's bodyguard at the rear. Well done on your promotion, by the way. You stepped into Captain Jesper's shoes very nicely after Captain Jesper was, like, you know, murdered by some Mongols. But, actually, where'd you get the armor from? Oh, I don't know. He just had some spare armor. That's probably why he got promoted. He was the only guy that actually had the armor. Next up, we need the artillery. Probably this artillery needs to go right in the middle. Right over here. Right at the front, in fact. So that can basically just fire at the bridge. It needs to be kind of at the front. Because, like, if it fires from the side, it hits the side of the bridge. So that's probably fine for that. You guys basically just fire at will over there. The cannons can be further back, however. That fires to, yeah, about there's fine. You guys fire up to about here. That's okay. And the Armenians can fire a fair bit further, but not much. Yeah, basically everyone's fire just needs to be concentrated around this point. The bottleneck, or rather, the kind of fake bottleneck is around here. And we'll just send troops forward one by one to bottleneck up this area. Even if it's effectively sacrificing them. Now, as for the cannons... Oh, apparently there's more yet. Hang on, there's flipping more. We'll have another set of these guys right here, right in the flipping middle. Just firing straight down the middle. In fact, actually, that might be the safest place for all of them. I should probably spread them out, to be honest. But screw it. We'll have these guys right here, shooting right down the flipping center. Alright, it might be shooting some of my guys in the back, but it's probably going to be okay if these guys come in and bottleneck from one side or the other. And then we got the 2 cannons. The 2 cannons can pretty much be at the... because they'll be firing... actually, they can be way over here. because they're going to be firing at distance. So obviously we want them to fire at will and fire at will and explosive shot, because explosive shot is just hilarious. That will hopefully do the job. Hopefully, anyway. It's a big question, but it's going to have to do the job. But actually, just for safety, I'm going to have one on one side and one on the other. So one cannon's going to be like over here, and the other one is going to be around over here. Yeah, that'll be fine. We'll have them split up just for safety. I really hope this works, because it's probably not going to. Is that everyone, by the way? Yep, that's everyone. Good luck, lads. You're going to flippin' need it.
The enemy have brought up more men. They hope to make up in numbers what they lack in skill.
Yeah, I get it, narrator man. I figured there might be some more people coming in. Now, these guys are just going to be slaughtered. That's absolutely fine. So these guys are just basically going to charge over the bridge. I just need one unit to basically come forward and bottleneck these lads. Just basically head over there and just basically try and block this up. And then basically all of the archers and all of everything are going to fire on these guys. Actually, these guys might get, unfortunately, a bit of a charge against. Just get over here, hold these guys up. And now, basically, they're just coming over here. And we're just going to have huge amounts of... Oh, yeah, look at that. That's the stuff. That's it. Like, this is what we need. This is what we need right here. Can you fire, by the way? Are you ready to fire? Are you ready to actually fire your artillery? Any minute, anytime you're ready, because there's a lot of fire coming both directions right now, and we kind of need this to... Don't turn, just fire at something in front of you. Just fire at literally anything in front of you. And we've got more fire coming from the cannons. We do not have enough archer support, to be perfectly honest. I need some of you guys to just start firing anytime you're ready. Is the artillery... It just keeps turning. It just keeps flipping turning, which is not helping. Right, one of you guys, get over here. Get over here and help out with all of this. There's a lot of firepower being put on this standing army. There we go. In comes some artillery. In comes some actual explosive shells over there. This force is actually holding out pretty effectively here. Turn your attention over here, please. Loads of arch fire. Loads of flaming arrows too. These guys are going to break pretty quickly. There's not much left at this point. Yeah, they're being driven back. Okay. At this point, you fall back. We've taken out their leader while he was trying to flee, I think. Good, good, good. So, you guys at this point fall back over here. Okay, good. The first little kind of bit has gone pretty well. What is this over here, by the way? That's some heavy lancers. Okay, that's the exact sort of thing we need a force here to basically hold in place. So, don't let them get over the bridge. Don't let them... Okay, you're not helping. You're not helping in the slightest. You guys, get over here. Block up this entrance. Do not let those heavy lancers over this bridge. Just stand and fight. I'm very sorry. I know this is not great, but it's going to have to do. And now the artillery just needs to open fire as soon as it can. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go. There we go. There we go. In comes flipping automatic ballista fire. These guys are holding steady for the time being, but there's going to be more cannon fire laid down on them. Yeah, you guys need to... Right, these guys weren't set to fire at will. I see the problem there. I do see the problem. Yes, that's why there wasn't enough cannon fire. Luckily, we figured out that's what they need to be doing at this point. In comes more. Send in reinforcements. Send in reinforcements over here. Block up the bridge. Do not let them through. Send in more. We need that entire area just completely blocked up. No one's allowed through. Oh dear, my guys are broken. That's not a good time. Right, send in everyone. Send in the lot. Send in literally everything. Do not let anything past that bottleneck. We've got to... Oh, bloody hell. It's archers every side. The artillery has just got to do its job at this point. The problem is now the artillery is going to be shooting my guys in the back. My guys are starting to break. That's another break over there. You guys are fresh. Or is that just the first break? Hopefully that was just the first break, right? I think that was just the first break backing out. Okay. We're blocking them up over here. The artillery no longer has a good shot, so I had to throw too much forward to stop that happening. Right, okay. The cannons can just get in over there. Cannons, just get in over here. That's fine. Just basically take those lads out. Remember, I've given the cannons manual orders at this point. We just basically need to have, yeah, hit over there. Everything just go nuts. Just attack whatever you flipping want. One of those guys is... Why are you taking damage? Probably you're just being shot right now. Right, those guys are firing over the top of my lads, I think. Good. Possibly I just shot some of my own lads in the back there. We need more. Send in reinforcements over to this side. Prepare to block this side. Do not let them through. Do not let anything through. How's this side doing? This side is... It's all starting to go. It's all starting to go. We haven't even taken out the first of the armies yet. Go, 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 go. You guys better be flipping firing, by the way. Okay, send in all the reinforcements. Block up this. Ah, it's not good enough. Even with this cannon fire, it's not enough. I mean, we're going to have done really nicely because we're going to have basically just got into close-range combat against so many of these guys. I can't even see what's going on. The frame rate is appalling. There's just too many of them. Sadly, I think we've lost this army. We've lost this army, and I don't think we've actually gained that much from it. That is a shame. That is a real flipping shame. These forces are now, they're going to basically cause a mass rout. Yeah. I thought we had too much infantry, but no. We had nowhere near enough, in fact. Is it time for you to charge in, or is it time for you to back out? I think it might be time for you to back out. Guys, I'm sorry to say this, but this one's not gone so hot. It's time for you to go. There we go. The cannons are firing. They're not going to be able to escape, so we may as well just have them firing for as long as they flipping can. They might be able to do some good damage yet. I mean, how much have we actually done to them at this point? We've managed to kill... We've killed 30% of the entire force on the field, which is pretty good. Was this actually everything? Yeah, this was all 3 armies. I think the 2 reinforcement armies pretty much arrived simultaneously, and it was all of this.
Our brash general.
Oh dear. Our general apparently managed to get himself overrun by the cavalry. I was kind of planning for him to escape, but that hasn't happened. So, unfortunately, that wasn't much of a, well, yeah, not much of a grand experience there for him. He wasn't the greatest general that we've ever seen. If you guys just want to kind of fire some cannon shots right into the centre of all of this, that'd be marvellous. Where's the other cannon? Oh, the other cannon's being picked apart. They've got cavalry on the other cannon. What about this cannon? And the answer is, come on, just fire. Fire, fire, fire before they get on top of you. No, tragically, the general himself has come over to dismantle this cannon. That's going to be your job done. That is... Some of it might get away. Some of it might actually get away, which would be nice, but the road to Antioch is wide open. The force inside Antioch is not very good, and the army staying next to Antioch is vulnerable. This could actually be the biggest victory the Mongols have won against us. This could be a problem. I mean, bare minimum, we've managed to take out a fair bit of strength out of the first army, but that second one's basically at full strength. Antioch could be vulnerable. Right, what's going to happen here? That guy has no choice but to back off. He backs off beyond Antioch because he literally can't get into Antioch. Oh, if they try to cross the bridge now, the Antioch forces are going to be pulled out. Oh, thank goodness he didn't. Okay, we are in danger here. We're in big danger. Question is, what do we bloody do next? And apparently we've got a new husband popping in. Alright, would you like to pop down in the Middle East? Because we kind of need some new people in the Middle East. Yerevan, an Explorers Guild. Sure, why not? There was certainly some exploring going on there. Beautiful. And predicting the weather, pure madness. Also, the Pope wants me to stop actually attacking Venice. Well, I'm sorry, your popiness, but maybe you didn't pick up the message about what happens to popes that get in my cocking way. Alright? If you actually excommunicate me, I will come and murder you, and it's not going to work out well in general. Right, any new people by any chance? Executed. Oh, Emond Hildentand. Oh, you poor bastard. Right, okay. What the bloody hell is the situation down here then? This is going to be of interest. So, they've got 1 foot over the river. It's not a great force, but it's there. And obviously we can't attack it because it's now got the bridge and it would have reinforcements in the form of its friends there, who have taken some knocks, but not that much. What are we planning to do here? Get my other spy around the back of them just so we can make sure we're seeing everything. So... I think at this point, basically, I can't take the bridge. So that means I basically need to put everything good that I've got in Antioch. Speaking of which, how is Antioch? Antioch is large stone walls, ballista towers. Can't have cannon towers yet. That's tied to huge city. Ballista towers means it at least has a chance. It's got a chance of being able to defend itself, but it's not great. Okay, let's just give those... Screw it, give it a dockyard. Invest in the economy. Well, the Mongols are literally halfway over the bridge and we can't knock them off it. Okay. We need to basically pull this force out of the way. Whatever is good nearby needs to go into Antioch. These are the survivors from that battle. Basically, none of it's pretty much ready to fight, is it? Maybe we can get like one decent unit of actual Norse archers there. Right, decent strength unit of Norse archers. The rest of it should fall back to Acre for retraining, because there's nothing good there. Fine. Back off to Acre. On the plus side, I actually got to keep most of my artillery. I managed to actually get that back out there, which is good. Get some more troops. Why are you just standing there? I don't know why you're just standing there, but you could probably be more useful up north right now. Now, let's get my spy over here, by the way, quickly. Have a look at the Sicilians. Okay. Something bad there. I probably need to... this force could do with coming back, to be honest. Actually, you know what? This force needs to basically just clear out this guy. This will result in excommunication. This will result in excommunication. Okay. Actually, you know what? I'm going to be excommunicated next turn anyway, because I'm not going to break my sieges. Because I'm not. I'm just not. Also, Oslo's ready to upgrade. Well done, Oslo. Have a huge stone wall in a minute. Oh, and there's the confirmation there. The Mongols killed 846 brave Danes. A sad, sad day indeed. In all fairness, I kind of need that force to go down south to relieve Naples anyway, because those guys have got... Yeah, that's a decent force, and it's going to be getting there pretty soon. Fine, you know what? You get down over here. That force doesn't really pose any threat to me anyway. The problem is there's some flipping... How good is that fleet? That's one ship. What have I got here? A better ship. Fine. Get that ship over here. That next turn can ferry you back over to Naples, which will be A-OK. And we've got reinforcements up here if need be. We'll be alright for the time being. Dan of Norby feels unappreciated. Possibly because... Wait, was that just because his sister just got married or something? That's weird, Dan. Don't be weird. Now, don't forget we've got this force coming in over this way as well. We'll be able to take another town off the Venetians momentarily in the form of Caffa. Then I think they'll just be down to islands, yeah. They've just got Rhodes over here. They've got Crete over here. They've got Sardinia over here. So, yeah, actually, we're very, very soon indeed going to be looking in good shape. Oh, bloody hell. There's this whole thing about, yeah, movement points in this part of the world being incredibly low. I remember this. Right, so this force, it's going to take ages to get them back up to speed. No, screw it. Let's just actually get a navy. We'll just deliver that guy by sea. Get some flipping, yeah, some gun hulks. Nice. Get all that into production, right flipping there. And a traditional dragon boat. That does sound badass, yes. I mean, sure, it's technology of the 12th century, but screw it, it sounds cool. Right, back to Antioch over here. Yeah, Antioch, we need the best of the best guarding this here city. And the best of the best, sadly, does not include badly damaged troops. Sorry, badly damaged troops. You all need to naff off and join this force down here for retraining. Because Aleppo's got its hands full on the retraining front for the time being. It cannot afford to do any more because those battles in the mountain ranges, those were flipping... Well, they were nice, but they were flipping expensive to do. Yeah, that's going to take yet more time to actually get done here. So Aleppo is still busy training. Edessa is secure enough for the time being because I don't know where the bloody hell they want to go. So, at this point, these guys have some decent infantry, some decent artillery, absolutely flip tons of archers. Okay, if we can, I'd like to give them some better quality infantry. Ship some infantry in over there. I'd love to have this guy up here, but I don't think we can. The important thing is, at the end of this turn, no army is standing close by to, yeah, this area. Right, more infantry. We need something to hold the walls, potentially. We've got 2 ballista. They'll do a really nice job. We've got loads of these archers. They'll do a competent job as well. Screw it. Hand over the Armenians. The Armenians will do a good job too. And actually one more unit of the Armenians, because if I merge these two, that'll be fine. Okay, that is a competent enough force. I don't really want to commit a general to that, to be honest, because it's a city. I'm not sure we can actually hold it if it comes to it. If they actually properly invade over this bridge now and put Antioch under siege, there's not much we can do. This force here, however, what can we do with these? I shouldn't have merged those two, but never mind. What can we do with these? We need to basically have these guys. We can at least get you. There we go, that's better. We need to get you somewhere safe for retraining, or at least some of you. What have we got down here? Send anything good to... Aleppo can't fit them. Aleppo's full up. Antioch's full up. Could get them into a boat and ship them over to Adana. But then actually we can do some retraining in Adana, actually. Not that much, but can you actually get to there? Come on, come on, come on. No, you can't. Fine. Leave them at sea. I don't think anything's going to be attacking those troops. So remember those there. Put them into Adana next turn. This force is a strong bit of infantry. It should just fall back and join this force. They can't get down to that, can they? No. Nowhere close. Fine. Godfred the Wrathful just chills out right here and guards this area. That's not a problem. Aleppo, healing up. There's nothing we can do to those guys right now. We're just stuck as is. Adana, again, there's nothing we can do to Adana. We can't make it grow faster. We can't do anything more there. And this place is... We could just... Actually, if they're heading back to Adana, which they might be, then I probably just want to transfer some extra troops to that area. Just for safety, because Adana is vulnerable, and it needs archers. It needs as many archers as it can flipping get, alright? Because it's a small castle, so the archers will do a good job. They will put up a spirited defense. I don't know if they can win, but they'll put up a spirited defense, damn it. There's actually... Yeah, I could just buy some good cavalry in. That might not be the worst thing in the world, all things considered. Worth thinking about. And as for the Venetians, yeah, they've actually put together a decent force here. So if I just pull this force back here to Bran and begin retraining all of that with my giant piles of money, then hopefully this force will come down and attack me here. That'll pull these guys out into the field. So that's looking good over here. That's looking less likely to happen here. But if need be, yeah, I can actually use this force to either murder the Pope in order to get the excommunication off me, or I can basically use that to go and deal with the Sicilian. Speaking of which, can I train anything good at Naples? Apparently I can. Yes, actually. Some backup crossbows and sword staff militia would not be the worst things in the world at all. Very good. And let's also just send a diplomat in that direction, because I might just be able to buy these guys off. Could just buy these guys off and use the army instead to just go and basically take Sicily. Screw it, we'll just have some Sicilian territory, why not? And yet more retraining to do over in Spain, because there's never not retraining to do in bloody Spain. But I feel like we're actually almost ready here. We've almost got all of our troops back up to full strength, which is beautiful. In fact, actually, look at them. They've now got upgraded weapons and shields and experience. These guys are ready to go and take care of these bastards. Though blatantly, there's more coming in over here. So we should probably just get ourselves, yeah, some extra kind of reinforcing strength over in that direction. That'll do the job against that small force. This force is more of a...
corpse will be thrown to the dogs.
Bloody Morse. Bloody cocking Morse. And speaking of surprises, yeah, here we go. Aside from this force over here, there is apparently an okay but not spectacular Portuguese force just standing out in the countryside, and Lisbon itself looking vulnerable. Yeah, I think we're probably in a position for the forces over here next turn to begin just marching over to the west. It's time to just basically knock Portugal out of this game for good. And that will be very, very welcome indeed. Because hang on, what's the current state of the Cardinals College? It is, there's 2 Portuguese in there. Yeah, I mean, we control it. We've got enough in there to control it because we've got the majority. But we do actually need to clear out the Portuguese just to make it a sure flipping thing. Now, as for never-ending troop production over at Gaza, yeah, ooh, I like that. I like those guys. With their flipping... Oh, have you actually got advanced Platon or something? I'd like to think you do, you know. Yet some more nice little axe wars going on over in Acre. We need to do... Okay, you guys just need to all naff off. We need some extra space here. Naff off over to Jerusalem. You'll be safe over there. Meanwhile, over in Acre... Yeah, Acre, we can just train ourselves. Actually, you know what? We should probably go for more of a cavalry thing. Like, at this point, we're starting to weaken them. So... Ooh... Actually, no, just take artillery for the time being. We kind of need to replace some of the damaged artillery. There's not much we can do over here, aside just from, yeah, more heavy infantry, more archers. But this is not a bad backup force for emergencies. Aleppo is fine. Antioch does not need to train anything, but now can start training assassins. Let's start getting assassins out onto the field here. Jerusalem, can you train assassins? Yes, you can. Get assassins out on the field here. And also, apparently, there's just a cardinal chilling out over here. For some reason. Screw it. More cardinals. Right, let's get assassins on the field. We need these assassins to start taking some stuff out. It is a shame Antioch is... yeah, there's nothing I can do to... Actually, no. Grow them. Ignore that. Get communal farming in. Let's get this place growing as fast as flipping possible. Sooner it's 24,000. Sooner it gets a huge stone wall. Sooner it can have flipping cannon towers. And cannon towers are how we're going to potentially stand and fight here. Adana, you can have yourself, screw it, have yourself a blacksmith. Why the bloody hell not, eh? Kaysari is fine for the time being, doesn't really need anything, but go on, it can have a castle library, it's right at the edge of the Empire, just in case you need to train more spies, or what have you. Speaking of which, let's just get another spy moving over here, have a little look, see what's going on. Doesn't look like anything major going on in this part of the world. We'll be able to completely roll over the Turks if I could just clear these bastards out, but I don't really know what's about to happen next. Are you all by yourself, by the way? Oh, you're the flipping Sultan. Well, screw it. Let's actually just murder him while we're passing by here. What have we got? It's literally just 2 family members. Oh, dear. We can't win that. Sorry, we can't win that. If it was 1 family member, that'd be fine. But no, we don't have the right troops to actually win that with this force. I'd need some backup to make that happen. Couple of extra Viking raiders and peasant archers. That will be made to work. So you just stay there. We'll get to you in a minute. But as I'm letting Venice make the next moves, this turns over. Time to figure out what the Mongols do next, because I'm concerned for Antioch. There are certain cities the Mongols tend to, albeit in this case slowly, gravitate towards. Antioch is one of them. Another one is Constantinople. I feel like, oh dear, if they come and put Antioch under siege with 3 full-stack armies, I don't know if I've got an answer to that. That's going to be nasty. Let's figure out what they're planning. Also, that guy over there is just going over to Frankfurt and you're going to Pesantwerp to increase the actual flipping trade take there. Well done, everyone involved. Now, Venice, are you planning to attack? Come on. No, not yet. Small force over there. Fleet's just on the move. Doesn't feel like anything too dramatic's going on. Oh, but are you planning to hunt me down? I've got the massive army. You've got nothing. What the bloody hell are you doing? Sicilians continuing to back off. Fine. They did not attack me. That force is getting close to Naples, but I'm not sure it can make it there next turn just because it's going over open country. So it's slow flipping going. My bros! The bro-Romans, the Bromans, if you will. I haven't seen that TV show yet. I imagine it's going to make me cry tears of sadness when I eventually inevitably do. And the Moors just naffing off with their fleets, obviously. Massive fleet there, but it isn't attacking me, so that's fine. Never mind, it is attacking me and I'm about to lose. Oh, my poor fleet. I think most of it got away. So I can kind of just repair some of that up. Right, massive force heading north there. And the little force joining up with it by the looks of things. So we've got a big Moorish force heading up. We need to basically smash that and take their capital off them. We need to basically just drive them out of Spain. We need to do what Spain was, about to say what Spain couldn't do, but actually what Spain never bothered to do. Alright, the Reconquista is now up to Denmark. Now, as for the Papal States, I imagine I'm excommunicated because I haven't broken the sieges of Venice, even after the Pope told me to stop attacking. So I'm guessing I'm already excommunicated. That's fine. I don't expect much out of the Pope these days. He's not really got much of an army, and he's got no facilities to train anymore. So he's just stuck with his tiny crappy army. So basically, as soon as I've got a free army nearby, I'll go and, oh dear. Oh no, it's happening. Oh flip. He's done it. The madmen have actually done it. They've actually put a city under siege. Now the question is, what do they do next? Because they're going to struggle to navigate. Actually, no. Okay, here's the thing. The cell, or square or whatever, that is up to the... Are you about to attack the Egyptians? Please attack the Egyptians. That'd be marvellous. Yeah, the actual square that is the one that he's standing in right now, that is directly south of the bridge and to the northeast of Antioch, that is within Antioch's control zone. So the remaining armies can't actually cross the bridge because they can't pass through a control zone, okay, and as a result, yeah, that would stop them, but they can't move into that control zone either because someone's already occupying it. The cleverest thing they could have done would be to basically move one guy into it and then move him past it next turn and then a second army move into it and be the backup army. But instead, if they want to get backup armies round to Antioch, they need to basically get round this way. And fortunately, I'm guarding the fort. So I suspect one of these forces is now going to try and force their way over the flipping river. Because if they... Ooh, okay, that's fine. That's a good reinforcing army because that's tiny. And then this army's just around here, but that's one of the nothing armies. And you're just joining in too. If that first... No, they don't want to attack. Right, well, this is interesting. This is all getting very interesting very, very quickly indeed here. So, hang on. Yeah, sure, why not? I'll train some St. John's, blockade the port. Your faithless faction is excommunicated. You know what? I'm good. I'm fine with that. Now we just need to go and... Where's the Pope? Okay, I think it's time for a new cocking Pope. Because there's a Pope right over here. Screw the Pope. Okay, but I kind of need to get this army moving over towards Naples. Like now. What does Naples have, by the way? Large. Oh, it's not even a huge stone wall. So, actually, it does have ballista towers. It does have ballista towers. So, screw it. Just basically, you guys just hold on there for a minute, alright? You guys just hold out like that, and we've got a failed mission there. Yeah, I've been excommunicated. That's 100% fine. And the Papal States hate me. You know what? I may as well just kind of bring this force down over here. Yeah, I think we need a new Pope. Yeah, new Pope. There we go. The Pope's naffing off. He just walked through a city that was under siege. Well done by the Pope there. Right, so we're now at war with the Pope. Nothing major going on there, albeit that's presumably a spy. Yeah, an assassin. A new assassin got a Black Stallion, 25% movement points is really useful. So, we've now got assassins on the move around here. Sadly, one of my assassins is trapped inside Antioch, so not sure you've got a great future ahead of you. How are you, by the way? They're both Cold Killer. That's really unfortunate. That's kind of bad. I mean, they probably won't be able to do much to these guys. Yeah, 9% chance of assassinating that. 14% against the faction leader, weirdly enough. You might be able to take out... Oh, darn it. That's a good flipping diplomat. How about you? Okay, obviously everyone is too tough to assassinate. Obviously. I need to get this guy trained up against something. I'm just not sure what he can actually kill or he's got any chance of succeeding against. Okay. These guys can... They can get around here because there's a route here. But the Egyptians... The Egyptians are doing me a favour. The Egyptians are blocking the zone of control around here. They can't get to this... Oh, bloody hell. Well, this is just suddenly fascinating. The Egyptians are blocking this square, and then there's the river. So they can't get just down and around here because the Egyptians blocking it. They can't get over this here body of water because Godfred the Wrathful is holding that. This one force on his own will not be able to break into Antioch, I don't think. Not with the assistance of flipping ballista towers. Not a chance as far as I'm concerned. Right, we need to get ourselves a new force. What have we got? Is that good enough? It's gonna have to flipping do. What else have we got? We've not got much. Are any of you good? Is there anything like good here I might be able to utilise? Hang on. I can merge you two together. You join that force over here. This is the good force, right? This is where the actual good guys are. It's not great. It's a ton of artillery. And that's going to have to flipping do. Send the Norse archers as well, because screw it. What have you got? You guys just need to go back here. And, okay, anything that will be useful to retrain, like you and you and you, retrain those guys. What have we got in Jerusalem that might be able to help? Tell you what, we've got a hell of a lot of crossbows. It's not great. And we've got some feudal knights. Okay, a hell of a lot of crossbows is never a bad thing. So, good news, guys. You're heading to the front line now. Oh, dear. Oh, flipping dear. Oh, cavalry. Good quality, really good quality cavalry. Right, you guys, you're also getting up there. Just start charging up. Congratulations, you're the new army. This guy needs to... You just need to be got... Right, interesting. I can't even get over to him. I should probably just abandon that and just get this guy sailing north as soon as possible. But screw it, whatever. Alexandria, is there anything more I can do for you? Great market. Sure, have a great market. Cairo, I don't really care about your problems, to be honest. But sure, grow a bit more. Why not? Wait, no, don't grow a bit more. I want you to grow slowly. Those cities growing too fast is a real problem. Gaza! Gaza, Gaza, Gaza. The bloody hell are we going to do with you? Well, let's just keep you Catholic at least. Acre, what more could you do? Ooh, Earl Stables or Armory or... You know what? Just get the actual flipping armorers and whatever up. Jerusalem. Jerusalem could do with... Does Jerusalem need anything? Ooh, a mayor's palace. That sounds nice. Probably the best thing is money. Let's just get Docklands coming in there. That's helpful. Yeah, that'll do. Docklands in there. Apparently there's some troops that can be retrained here. Probably just given some better armor. Sure, why not? Okay. We just need to hold this river. We hold the river, we can actually do this. Because if he ultimately, like, figures he's got enough siege equipment, he'll move in. And if he moves in, with the assistance of ballista towers, and with Norse archers, and with some heavy infantry on the walls, we've got a chance. Because he's only got 5 good units. He's also got, yeah, 3 units that are terrible in a melee. Sorry, 4, there's a 4th one there. Then it's cavalry. And then we can hold that back. Alright, we can hold that back. Hopefully. Oh, blimey, that'll be interesting. But, Godfred the Wrathful, you need to hold that bloody river. Can you by any chance get over to... No. You can get close, but you can't quite get there. Actually, what else do we have available? Do you have more... Ooh. Okay, plan. So, you, go over there. You, hire a new one. Now we just need to do that one at a time, and that's all 100% fine. Though actually, that army is now up to strength. Now, in theory, the alternative, actually, is Godfred the Wrathful could just go up here and attack this guy. But I'd rather have this guy take on the city by himself. So if I can just force him to go into the city by himself, that will actually work out. I'm very sorry, Antioch. If this force can make it their next turn, I might go and relieve the city with the reinforcement force. But that force might need to block up this area down here, because it could hold this pass. And with this much artillery, they could just hold the high ground and probably do a good job beating back one of the armies and crippling another army. And if need be, Aleppo, are you nearly done retraining everything? Actually, if there's a 70... Where's the 70? 70 into there. Right. Apparently I can't retrain that. Darn it. Okay. Get that done. Get that retrained as well. That should be, yeah, 40 guys. That does need some retraining. What else can we do here? Because this place is full up. Fine. In that case, just flipping, get some better armor on those guys. Actually, what's going on over in Sofia, by the way, while I think about it? That force is just refusing to move. In all fairness, those two guys are 5 turns away from surrendering. If these guys don't actually move in and attack, I may just basically keep these guys under siege. That'd be fine. But I tell you what, actually, with these reinforcements here as well, probably the best thing we can do, we can just basically wrap these guys up right now, so that's fine. So we'll just basically move into here, that's a-okay, we'll just basically say, yeah, we lost I couldn't have done that losing 105 men, that's fine. So, Ragusa goes down, and we just basically move in here, we can just occupy that because it's Catholic. And with that done, this force that just attacked this place can now attack the Pope. And the Pope has no choice but to flipping fight. Oh, and I can also clear out his spies and assassins. Marvellous. Yeah, this is basically the survivors of the last battle against the Pope. This is what happens when you excommunicate me. Just FYI. I thought we had learnt this lesson, but no, apparently we have not. So I guess we have to... Ooh, a hoarder of wealth. See, that's not very Christian. That's not very Christian at all. So I am perfectly within my right to put you to death for being like the anti-pope or whatever. Let's go. Also, why the hell is the game saying that it's only slightly in my favour? I feel like this is very much in my favour, but whatever, eh? Right, it's a scruffy old force, but it'll do the flipping job against a pope this badly damaged. So everyone just basically move forwards. Catapults, you can be at fire at will mode. If they decide they want to actually walk at us, we'll just basically start catapulting them as they come up. Are they actually moving towards us right now? I believe they are, in which case they should be moving into catapult range momentarily. There we are. So, moving into catapult range. Crossbow militia, congratulations, lads. All of you are actually going to be standing and fighting. Because apparently you've all got, yeah, you pretty much all got a shot at Pavis crossbowmen. So that's good. So in comes huge amounts of supporting fire there. We've also got these guys coming in. Yeah, they're basically just trying to charge up the hill at us. So this will be nice and simple. We're just kind of finishing off the last of the army here. Probably we want all of you guys, in fact, to be focusing your fire on the heavy cavalry right here. Yeah, focus all your firepower on the heavy cavalry. They're just kind of vaguely trying to charge. That's fine. Basically, I'm just willing to sacrifice most of these lads just to deal with that. So just keep firing. Oh, that was... You just died kind of by magic there. Oh, in come the crossbows, in come the crossbows. Gotta love those crossbows coming in, murdering all of you guys. They're kind of... They're vaguely trying to charge. They're just not quite sure how to charge. Right, I'd say fire, to be honest. And there you go. That's some good stuff right there. So, they're probably not in great shape right now. You guys come over here. Then everyone else just basically head over to the cavalry and just basically deal with all of that. You two are immediately not sure what you want to do. That's a-okay. So all of you just basically form up over here and shoot down the hill. That is the... I think that might be the Pope himself. Oh, the catapults are doing good work there. Oh, lovely. Flippin' lovely. Right, you guys, move in over here to basically protect these guys. Those guys are starting to break apart. Yeah, you're trying to come in over here. That's absolutely okay. Quite good cavalry maneuvers there, all things considered. They're already breaking. These guys are down to 19. We just took another big hit, but that's fine. Now we've got flipping axemen right up the back of them, so they'll break in seconds. Another general's bodyguard screwed. So yeah, we've kind of taken a bit of damage, but it doesn't really matter. you guys just focus some more fire over here. We'll see who dies first. Is it going to be, is the Pope dead? I think the Pope is, yep, Pope Zappa has been killed. So, well done. Well done, everyone involved there. That's absolutely a-okay. So, we don't need to bother chasing that up anymore. The Pope's taken care of. You guys just basically fire your shots over there, if you'd be so kind. You guys just get over here. May as well just get to the back of these lads. These guys have got to be wavering at this point. So if we can just finish off him as well, that'd be marvellous. More catapults just clearing out these bastards. What have we got in terms of... Oh, we've got loads of cavalry. Why isn't my cavalry helping? I feel like it should be. Get the cavalry over there to help out, please. There we go, lovely. Right, so... Pope is dead. Technically, one of their generals will actually survive this, so the new Pope will spawn onto the map wherever this guy flipping ends up. Who flipping knows, eh? But yeah, my cavalry's going to wrap this up now, and then we should get ourselves, next turn, a brand new Pope, which will be great, because it'll be my Pope, because I'm the guy who controls the Cardinals College. But let's just wipe these guys out so they don't show up again later. Right, the entire army has now been eliminated, with the exception of, yeah, the Pope's bodyguard that will cease to exist, and their actual bodyguard over here of the main faction leader, who will in fact live to fight another day, and indeed serve another Pope. This guy's been in, I believe, 3 battles to defend the Pope, all of them against Denmark, and in every case, the Pope has died and he has survived. So, well done to this guy, and apparently the next Pope will gladly trust him too. Oh dear, they never bloody learn, the Popes. But there we are, we've actually managed to lose nearly as many men as them, but screw it, a good reliable man called Karl has done the job as usual. Now where the heck is he going to flee at this point? Because he's... Oh, he's died! Right, well if he dies and you die, where does the next Pope bloody spawn? Because I know you're going to die, just... There he is, he's remembered he was supposed to die there, he was confused for a second. So, we've got ourselves a dead Pope there, excellent. Also, Karlovy is fair in rule. Apparently that guy was not a popular Pope. And Venice doesn't like me. In all fairness, I didn't think they did already. Right, let's just get you around to here. Actually, I probably want to keep this because that's a decent-sized fleet. Ooh, you've actually brought some flipping reinforcements there. Right, let's just get you in here. Can I actually... Oh, flip. I've just walked into a settlement suffering from plague. Well, that's no good. Karlovy might be about to die from that. Oh, well, never mind. Looks like it's up to Jasper of Dragor to basically head over to Naples to relieve those guys. Though, yeah, you can probably just make it there next turn. We should be able to relieve it. Can I actually train? It's probably a bad idea to flipping train actual... Oh, did this place have cannon towers? No, ballista towers. Good. I was about to say, bloody hell. I apparently just walked into ballista towers on a flipping citizen. I only took 100 men. I could not do it that well, AI. Well flipping done auto-resolve calculation. Can I just at least get some... No, I can't train some boats. It's going to take a while to get some boats under production. Fine. Ignore all of that. Sadly, this place is, yeah, currently plaguey. Not much we can do there. Still, at this point, Venice has only 1 place left on the mainland, and hopefully, at some point, they will come down and attack me, and that will save me the trouble of marching actually into the place. Lovely. Let's also just get you over here to... Where's your port? Oh, it's over this side. Oh, that's inconvenient. Oh, well, never mind. Let's get you into... Yeah, we'll get you into Rome, and we can actually retrain these guys at Rome and also provide a little bit more there. Because we could definitely do with a bigger fleet to counter the flipping Moorish fleets that are floating around. That would be useful, yes. Oh, that reminds me. We did say the force that was over here, yeah, that force is totally 100% ready to go. Fine. So with the exception of some scouts, let's just clear you out, please. Thank you very much indeed. And same business again. Just basically get you on the move here. Apparently you're not happy. Ooh, interesting. Okay, I'll just kind of give you some more archers to defend yourself or whatever. How many slots do I have in this army, by the way? And also, are there any... No, there's no mercenaries. Yeah, I do have cannons to bring along, because I am wanting to blast my way into the city. What could I leave behind? What do I not need? I can do with 1 less unit there, that's fine. So this force can now basically clear out this guy and then just slowly start marching over here and deal with whichever of these 2 armies he runs into first. But that should be 100% fine right there. So with that bit of business done, I guess the next move belongs to the Mongols. Yeah, we got reinforcements coming up over here. We got more coming up over there. These guys, you're just training and retraining as fast as you can. Adana has actually got not a terrible army. Ooh, actually, that's a good thought. right over there, though admittedly I'm struggling to afford anything right now. So, screw it, just trade literally anything we can. I could send the forces of Adana over here. Ooh. Yeah, especially as I can basically send... Yeah, I can send all of this over in this direction. And basically just hang out in this mountain pass. Because Kaisaria can provide supporting fire down to Adana. And you just need to... You can't train a thing. That's fine. Everything's under control. This force could be the force that swings down and smashes into these guys next time. I'd rather actually let them attack the city because I think the ballista towers could do really, really nice work against them. But if need be, yeah, we could actually do that. That could work pretty nicely. Do you have any artillery, by the way? No, no artillery. Nice. You've got nothing to take out the ballista towers with. Right, this is going to be interesting. The question is, are they going to try and push over the river now? Are they going to declare war against the Egyptians in order to force a way through the south? Or are they going to head back up north to try and deal with Captain Dan up here, who's now coming in to hit these guys in the rear? Because you've left one of your armies a bit isolated. Yeah, this is going to be interesting. Also, don't forget that this guy has to go to Dijon to manage their tax affairs more efficiently. That's incredibly important, we don't forget that. And more flipping assassins, obviously. But in all fairness, you're running out of people to assassinate. Oh, bloody hell, there's more of them. I think that's my assassin to the south, though. I should probably just send him north and remember to take care of that. Yes, he's naffing off over there, and you're naffing off over there too. Fine, I think they're drawing together all their forces, potentially for one fine defense of Sofia, which I'd like them to do. So that kind of works for me. And that guy's getting back inside. In comes this lad. Fine. So that's Naples under siege. If they come in, we've got ballista towers. I think the force we've got here should be able to hold. But I've got reinforcements coming in. Depends how quickly he can train troops. Oh, there's a big Byzantine force. What are you guys thinking about? Is it betraying me? Because it's probably betraying me. Using the army I pretty much paid for several times over. Leon, by the way, is apparently pretty much close to rebellion, which possibly means, I suspect it's because they, yeah, they're probably too Islamic and not Catholic enough. So probably just get some more churches. Oh, bloody hell. Right, the Moors are sending everything at Spain right now. The Moors have decided I'm the biggest problem in the world and they're sending everything they've got. Well, that's fine. I've got a great big terrifying army close by. They want to do that, we can do one big final showdown with the Moors. Portuguese, not so much to be worried about over here. Now, Portugal, in we go. Papal States. Now, I'm not sure how you're giving orders exactly. They're blatantly supposed to be an election happening right now because there's no flipping Pope. But I guess these guys are just, you know, acting as they figure they're supposed to act. And we've got, hello, what have we got here? So that guy's going to stand on the bridge. Fine. But if he's just standing on the bridge, that does not actually involve him in the siege. Doesn't get to be involved. Okay. This is interesting. Are you guys going to try and take out that force there? No, you're just backing off. We've done it. We've blocked up every single path. And as a result, they can't actually get to Antioch. I mean, they have no choice but to attack Antioch with a single army. Because when the siege begins, it's only going to be the units in Antioch and the 8 squares surrounding Antioch. Oh, Riga's apparently. Oh, because we've been excommunicated. Yeah, sorry. I forgot about that. Yes, also apparently you're willing to pay me 1,000 to assassinate a guy. To be honest, oh, blimey. Yeah, okay, I get it. I get it. You're not happy about the excommunication, but if you just give me 1 second, I think we're going to sort that out, actually, because I'm going to vote for myself. There we go. Oh, I've been reconciled by the Danish Pope. Well, isn't that just marvellously good news? Right. So, luckily, everyone decided to vote for themselves, like idiots. So, my relations with the Papal States are currently perfect. Wait, really? Literally perfect? Ooh. Your Holy Popiness. Also, how old are you? How old is this new Pope? Oh, he's 38 years old. He's utterly corrupt. Okay, so we may have replaced one corrupt Pope with another, but we've sorted out the problems we need. Also, I've just got myself a brand new flipping cardinal. So the Danish Pope is now just promoting Danish cardinals everywhere. Who's Kuo Khan? Alright, which one is it? Which one's Kuo Khan? You're Kuo Khan. Okay, can I actually assassinate him? Can I do that? Because you're wanting to pay 5% chance. Okay, seriously, Council of Nobles, come up with more, like, realistic stuff. Can I do anything to any of these guys? I've got a 56% chance of assassinating a bloody captain. Screw it. Do that just to see if you can. Ooh, slightly remixed because it's happening in the Middle East and it's deserty. And that seems good to me. Yeah, beautiful. He goes down with a knife in his back. Hopefully, you level up from that. So, mission success. Hired Blade, +1. And King Thorgils, the Lawgiver, is becoming cruel. It's a rebel army. I assassinated one guy in a rebel army. Alright, that is not cruel. I disagree with the fact that by using assassins full stop, you constantly gain dread for your faction leader. I don't think it really makes that much sense, but whatever. Also, there's totally 100% a witch over there. I'm going to go and deal with her. We can take care of her next turn. Lovely. Now, the other things we could do would be, okay, these guys are starting to spread out. How tough are you? You're pretty tough. I don't really want to send Godfrey the Wrathful to attack this guy, because this guy's nothing. But actually, could we win a one-on-one fight versus this force? Because if we can take out this force together with these remnant forces right here, then basically, that's your faction leader. If I can just basically kill that army, you're down to not that much, especially as this force is... How much have you built right now? Yeah, that's enough siege equipment. He'll be coming in soon. He will be coming in soon. And... I could bring in reinforcements. I could have you attack from here, this force attack from here, then we'd have two big armies. Okay. What else have we got first? We've got a bunch of new children coming in. Lovely. We've got... Ooh, Intrepid Explorer. That's a good thing. You're in Yerevan. That's completely bloody useless. But of course you got that. He just built the Explorers Guild. That does indeed make sense. Death stalks the land. Oh, Carla V, no. I hope you recover, Carla V. Right, okay. We need to get this force over out of the way somewhere safe, like now. So you get in here. You get ashore on the road. Right, you're over here now. Beautiful. Now, are you going to attack next turn? I don't think so. Not with only one ladder and one siege equipment against somewhere that's actually got all this stuff. Where there's actually... Yeah, there's ballista towers. But we are in a position to attack that guy. That's good. And the rest of that is nothing major. Sea rate upgrade. Helsinki! Go on, Helsinki. Help yourself to... Ooh, the economy is struggling a little bit all of a sudden. Possibly due to various problems. Actually, you know what? This should all calm down now. Leon should calm down immediately. And when I say calm down immediately, not so much, apparently. Because... Why are you so angry? It's probably because of excommunication, but I've just taken care of that. We've done... Yeah, that's fading. That's 100% fading. It's partially distance to capital. You are quite a long way away, I'll admit, because the capital right now is... It's Vienna, isn't it? Yeah, Vienna's the Danish capital. I could shuffle it over a tiny bit, because I feel like everything's under control down south. I could bring it over to... Could bring it to Venice. Venice might work. Yeah, I'm going to move it to Venice, because Venice is lovely this time of year. So let's actually make this place the capital. Now, hopefully, that'll help out over here. Yeah, that's helped out with Leon. That's up to 75% immediately. Also, guys, I need you to, like, you know, retrain and merge and stuff. So those guys should recover. The other looting that we had was... That was Riga, wasn't it? Oh, Riga's going to be even more annoyed by that. That's fine. Riga just needs some happy buildings. Happy buildings. Riga's already got a flipping maxed out, whatever the equivalent of the government. Yeah, they've got a city hall. Why are you miserable? Stop being miserable. Right, give them more troops. They just have to make do for the time being. But everyone should be happy than they were, because we've undone the excommunication pretty quickly there. So that's all 100% fine. But yeah, the big question now is, when do these guys attack, and what do I do here? End of turn report, settlement besieged. I know, and oh dear, who is a traitor? Oh, apparently this guy was. Okay, two slightly damaged things there. You know what? That's fine. The fact that you actually betrayed me, though, might be a bit of a concern. How much authority has King Thorgils the Lawgiver got these days? Is it still just 2? It is 2. He's not great, but he's better than some of the alternatives we have. Okay. I think what we can do... Yeah, my first move, really, should probably be... It's time to see if we can start hunting down some individual armies. So I need you out of the way, please. You out of the way. Attack this guy. And, oh, they're willing to do it. Right, so, this time, we're not hiding on top of a hill shooting down. We're not defending a bridge. we're just going one-on-one against the Khans in the open field. It's time to start taking them apart. And if we can win that, I'd say we'll be in an excellent position too. If we can just wipe out this army coming into Antioch, they'll only have 2 full stacks left. Everything else is looking severely depleted. And at that point, we can start pulling together the forces out of Aleppo, the reinforcement armies, all of that can start coming together. We might be starting to turn this around here, but it all depends on me winning this fight here and then holding Antioch. And Antioch is... oh, that's going to be the most interesting siege we've had so far. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'd say that is coming up next time. That is going to be a very interesting couple of fights for the next episode. Ooh, the Mongol War. There was a lot of bumbling. The Mongol War has finally heated up, and now we can start tearing these guys apart. And I can't help but notice it's turn 131, so we're not 100 miles away from some other big, interesting, world-changing events kicking off too. So I'm very much looking forward to those as well. We shall see. But in the meantime, I've been John. This has been Many a True Nerd. And this has been Medieval 2 Total War. Thank you very much, and goodbye. Okay, guys, I need you out of the way so I can fish. Sorry. I just really, really need fishing, okay? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Emotions are forbidden, alright? Oh my goodness, I get to ride a moose. Screw you, you don't get a moose. Oh, I've got an arm. Oh my goodness, yes. Who's got the giant buzzsaw arm now, you bastard?